Sad and disturbing news recently. An American citizen beheaded overseas. In Missouri, the streets filled with rioters. And for me personally, 2 blocks from my house, a man found murdered in the canal. 2 weeks ago, I was telling you about VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. Well, that's volatility and it's uncertainty. It's a world of complexity. Not much ambiguity in those events. And we all wonder, what are our leaders doing about these things? And we're unhappy with our leaders. And yet we hold the tool in our hands to do something about it. We can vote. In fact, there's an election this Tuesday. And I'm wondering how many of you have voted or are going to vote in that election. Because sadly, in our country, over 70% of adults don't use the tool they have in their hands. We don't vote. We don't use the tools we have at our disposal to make a change. But I'm not talking to you about voting. I'm talking to you about another tool you now have at your disposal in our classrooms. The tool to change kids' lives. We've been filling our classrooms with technology, a tool to change lives, a tool to disrupt poverty, a tool to change the educational future of our children. Are we using that tool? Or in the future, down the road, we, like American citizens today who complain about the leaders but haven't used the tools to do something about the leaders, we'll complain our kids haven't learned, our kids aren't engaged, but we haven't used the tools to engage them, to teach them. John Greenleaf Whittier has said, of all the sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest of all are these. It might have been. When the day is done, we do not want to be one of those who have said, it might have been. I could have done it. I chose not to. There's someone who will be complaining because we chose not to.